getting at home what it is they need. And it's not generally a sexual thing in most cases. If any of you are familiar with a book, and you may have read it, you may not, I Don't Want Delilah, I Want You, that Bishop Eddie Long has written, it addresses that subject matter. And it deals with a lot of the different issues of what men are dealing with and what they're going through emotionally, psychologically, this, that, and the other, and all of that. And what it does, it breaks down a lot of times why men step outside of their marriage. And a lot of times they just want to be able to lay their head in their wife's laps and just for her to listen to them and feel them and hear the dreams and aspirations and the challenges that he's having in order to try and provide and give her a better life for he and his children, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But there can be a number of different reasons, you know, that can be broken down as to why men cheat. I really can't give you one exact. I mean, we know some of them right off the bat. You know, he says he's not getting at home what he thought he should have gotten physically, this, that, and other, or whatever. But it's really, really a difficult question, Jeannie, to really answer, and for you to really probably be satisfied and are happy with.
Okay. I'm just saying, and not you. You deal with a lot of people, and you when you on your journeys on the radio, people even call in and ask you, what are some of the things that guys have said to you?
Well, I was about to say that I don't necessarily think it's just men that cheat, because who they cheat with.
Oh, we do know.
Okay, so I mean, it's, people are cheating, and anytime you have a situation where you have two people that are, committed to a relationship, or one of them is committed to a relationship, and both people know that, and they move outside of that relationship to do whatever. And it doesn't always have to be physical. I mean, it could be, you find some people, I know some people who said, look, you know what, let's just get away. Let's just go away. Well, like, what do too? I mean, for real. I mean, how do I justify that? I'm gonna go somewhere and I'm gonna meet you somewhere and we're gonna do what? We're gonna have a relationship with each other. I mean, for real,
You're right.
A relationship is work.
Right.
I worked on that one, this one.
That's why it's called cheating.
Right. So I mean, so you find people sometimes they do it because of easy accessibility. Sometimes they do it because they want something to do. I mean, there is, like my man said, there is no one answer. There are many, many different answers and many, many different reasons that people do it, and I don't think those reasons are consistent from person to person.
Relationships that we expect things to come prepackaged, that they should be perfected, they should be square, they should be triangle. So when we come together, we make this particular shape. But relationships don't happen like that. And I think a lot of times we make assumptions that, this person's not being a man or this person's not being a woman, but we don't know where they came from, how they were nurtured, what is the standard in your particular culture or your world may not necessarily be the standard in another. Don't make it wrong. It may not fit for you.
I just think moral of the story, I done cheated on every woman I ever been with. I'm gonna be real honest, and I'm not bragging, but come on, look who my superhero was. My boy Kool-Aid in the project, selling all the dope. Shoot me $20 for running to the store to get him some cigarettes.
You've been socialized.
You get what I'm saying?
You've been
and then
socialized.
that's my superhero.
Right.
And y'all want me to? And Michael Jordan honestly tutored me in middle school. Him and Curtis Hunter. And I didn't care nothing about that boy or his little jersey, basketball. No, I sold it all when I hit the block. Yo, got a jersey, got a basketball. It's your conception as a child. You got to look at this, that baby. We old heads, you know what I'm saying? That's why we're figuring it out. That baby believe only in what he sees. So what I saw, my heroes was every guy that cheated on, because everybody I knew that I had to look up to either sold dope, had money in an illegal kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Because that was probably the only kind of way we probably could have got it far as I was, conceiving the idea. So those was my heroes. So you blame me for cheating? Come on, bro. I was cheated when I woke up, man. That's what I said.
We can't exactly blame ourselves. Them sisters come on to us a lot.
Woo, say that.
You understand? I had a business. I'm a jeweler. I make jewelry. I make earrings, big pretty earrings and rings and things like that. Had businesses. Once I had a shop in the West End Mall. And hey, it wasn't nothing for a sister to come in and, hey, I get invited, hey, brother, come here, come there. The sisters they've been bringing it, and they still bringing it. That's what's going on.
Socialized.
But see, the bottom line is now, as a man, now, before I say this, anybody in here not been approached by a woman? Okay, cool. I'm just checking now. But because the bottom line is, most women, most women will go as far as we allow them to go. So now, in each one of these situations, did they approach you, or were you out actually for the hunt? Were you out actually looking for somebody else? And if you were, why wasn't this woman enough? Why wasn't Tamika, Nancy? Why wasn't she enough? Why did you have to go find something else?
It's not. I don't believe that it was. In those times when I was doing it, it wasn't that she wasn't enough. It was the point that it was a conquest. It was the point that I see this fine woman, okay, and she just offered me sexual intercourse. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look at this and I'm say, okay, no, I have a woman at home. Now that's what I should have said.
Right.
No, but before I matured.
Mm-hmm. But what if she does that? You mad? If some guy goes up and hey, boom, just lays it on the counter.
That's maturity.
Right.
That's maturity. And women have this. I'm not gonna say. Well, they say they mature faster than us, but they have this dream or sequence
Fantasy,
of how they see their life.
Right.
I'm going to marry this man. This man is going to do thus and so. They already got you boxed up how you going to do and be in their life.
Right.
See, and you have what you have in your mind.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to deal with this woman and I'm going to live my life such and so, and we're going to go forth. And then if I feel that we can grow together, then I'll go ahead and connect.
Right.
No, they already got you boxed and set.
Then why don't you leave them? Why? I mean, now, girlfriend, right? When you did the girlfriend, saying that nobody did it with wife. Is it wife? Okay. Are you still with that lady? You said you divorced. Why didn't you leave the wife in the first place? I mean, is the conquest so strong with us as men? Is the conquest so strong, that our conquest outbalances our rationale? Because we know if this was flipped around and Kevin walked to our girl, first of all, we'd be upset about that. Number one, is that hunting instinct that strong?
It is. But to answer your question, I actually
it wasn't pausing.
Yeah.
Got a pause going.
Make sure you want to get it right.
You got to pause.
Make sure you get it right. Make sure
you
get it right.
I married her because we had kids. We had kids out of wedlock.
Gotcha.
Growing up in a single family, trying to do the right thing. Married this woman, didn't know anything about her, but just trying to be the man, trying to be there for my kids because I was going into the military,
right,
being shipped off. So trying to do the right thing, didn't know her, was very immature.
Right.
So when a woman approached me, there was an opportunity there, and I'm looking at it. Okay, yeah, I can do this. And more, I can do this. And
can I dispel something that's just messing me up? Why we keep screaming immature?
Yeah.
And anybody been approached in the last couple days? I mean, by a woman. Hello,
Yeah.
Are you immature?
Yeah.
No, big behind still. They don't care if you're immature. Yeah. Now, pass the mic back. Pull it close to you.
But immaturity plays a lot, a big part in this because number one, I think that at a young age, when we are still immature, we handle things totally different. I mean, sure, we want to step out on our legs or whatever, but as we get older, some things don't matter. We start looking at the things that used to be important to us ain't important to us no more. I mean, because, I'm going to go out and cheat on my lady and all that because I ain't getting it at home. Well, you know something? I mean, even when you get ready to go to war, you impose economic sanctions before you go to war. I mean, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the money off. I'm going to shut the money down. And then, baby, we going to split before anything, rather than me go out there and cheat on you. So, but that's a part of maturity. Some things just don't matter.
don't make sense.
And that's one thing that, I mean, you know, as you grow older, it's like, yeah, sex is real important. As you grow older, it's like, baby, get up and go.